Hello, everyone. As you can tell, I'm not Scott Lomu, but he should be on in just a couple minutes or so. He was just finishing up one of his Twitch streams again, which, if you guys haven't listened to any of his Twitch streams, I highly recommend. They're really, really fascinating stories that Scott has on his times and, on Jungle Gold. Um, I don't know if I can post it on YouTube. For a minute there, I was trying to post them on YouTube, but it was giving me some copyright issues with the Discovery stuff. And so um yeah, best place to watch it is Twitch, obviously. And Scott just plays his CD that he has of Jungle Gold. But
How's it going,
still,
guys? Oh,
oh,
sorry, Paul. There you are.
oh, no, you're good. I was just telling them that they should all go watch your Twitch streams.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
You guys
that,
missing out. Uh, very good. Sorry, keep going.
oh, no, I was just because I was just saying that I don't know if I can really post them anywhere else right now with the copyright issues. But so right now it's the best place to go watch all your stuff with Discovery.
Yeah, those are interesting. Basically what we do is we watch the TV show together. We watch clips from certain episodes and then we talk about the problems that we're seeing there, how I was part of specific problems. But really seeing it firsthand really brings it home, drives home what the actual issues are and what we're trying to solve as a company and how you can be involved. So it's pretty cool. It's not real big, but we're trying to make it big. We're going to give out some incentives, like give away nodes to people that watch it once we hit certain metrics on how many people are watching. But it's good. It's I have to relive it, because I haven't watched a show since it aired live. So a lot of the stuff I've forgotten. And like today's episode was like when my son got diagnosed with autism, on air, which is hard. That's one of those things though, when you're on TV, that's part of what you sign up for is they can film anything that happens to you. And they liked it all because it was good for ratings and your pain is their pleasure. But that's just reality of TV. And we talk a little bit about some of the behind the scenes of what goes on in reality TV. It's interesting, but we get it. It's in the middle of the day. It's hard, but anyway, yeah, if you want to do those, we do those every Tuesday. Today we had to switch because we've been working on some pretty big things, and my schedule is always in flux. And so we appreciate you guys who are tuning into those, being flexible with the dates. Next week will be difficult because here in the United States it's Thanksgiving, so we may not. I'll be down in Arizona visiting family. I'll still try to, you know, do my normally scheduled Twitch and community update, but we may, just because I will be with a lot of family, we may postpone it. So we'll let you know though by Monday.
Yeah.
All right. Well, what you got anything else, Paul, before I just jump right in?
I mean, yeah, you can jump right in and I just might say a few things at the end.
Do I have the ability to share? Let's see.
Okay, let me stop sharing.
Let me minimize this. Minimize that. Let's see here. Okay. Well, crud. Hold on. Now I'm lost. Sorry, guys. Thanks for hanging on here. There we go. Now let me go back here and share. Okay. All right. Okay. So last week we talked a lot. Oops. Hold on. Sorry.
Top right, yeah,
There
slideshow.
we go. Slideshow. Cool. So last week we talked about the marketing efforts that we're going to be starting here. As you guys know, even from last week, the crypto market is still going nuts. In particular, Bitcoin hit 94,000 today, I believe. And a lot of the market goes as Bitcoin goes. And if you look at the charts of what's been happening, there's just been everything is working exactly like the previous three Bitcoin cycles. And so what a lot of companies are trying to do right now, specifically a lot of coins like meme coins, coins that were just, on an initial coin offering, they're just trying to catch that wave. They're trying to stay relevant with them. What we're doing, obviously, we would like to do the exact same thing, but we're different. You guys know that we have actual products, we have token utility, we have bigger plans that we're trying to do, but we also don't want to miss this wave as well. And I know a lot of you guys have expressed concern about that. But in order to avoid the pump and dump or the scammy type things. We're trying to lead with our products. And I know some people have a problem with that. However, we believe, and again, a lot of the things that can happen with the token, they have to be community driven. So there's a lot of members of the community gearing up to do the things that help, the token, because we don't have anything to do with the token. It's done, it's issued via smart contract through the node, and it goes to the community. We have nothing to do with the token, but you guys want to know that we as a company are aware of the things that are happening in the crypto world. And trust me, we are. We see what's happening. We know what's happening. We've heard from a lot of members of the community that have some big plans to do things with the token. That's fantastic. We love it. But we are also building, creating relationships, doing events. And so we're going to talk a little bit about that today, what we're up to this weekend in Las Vegas. And again, I don't have slides for a lot of what I'm going to talk about. I'm not going to share my screen either, or turn my camera on either. You don't need to see my face, but um, we have a lot. We have a busy schedule, so we're going to go over some of that today. What we're doing. So first, this weekend in Las Vegas is a very large event that we're going to be doing at the Waldorf Astoria for F1. The place that we're going to be, it has a great view straight down the strip. We went there last year. It was phenomenal. And you can see the cars coming, and we're having about 150 people come out, people in the node community. And we're going to do some new announcements, some new events, some pretty cool announcements we're going to make. And as you guys know, some of you guys know that there's a company called Connect that sells a lot of the brands. They sell the Element brand along with a few other brands that we're familiar with. So a lot of those people are coming out to hear updates, to just really to get excited, because there is a ton of excitement right now. I get phone calls from people that I talked to 2 years ago. People going, oh my gosh, we're out of crypto winter. What's going on? How's your project? What are you guys doing? Because people want to know, and we've just been building. We've just been doing things to be prepared and to get ready for this moment that we're now in. So we are going to be doing a lot of things. Last week we talked about marketing, and so what we're going to do specifically, we're going to get a little bit more specific with you guys today, is that we're going to be doing announcements with some of our partners. For example, some of the mining partners that we have, we're going to be doing announcements with them. We'll create some videos of me and some of the owners of these mines talking about what we're going to be doing. That gets people excited. We're going to be talking about some of the products that we've been working on. For example, we met with the owners of Goldbacks. You guys know that, in fact, I'll flip through some of my slides here just for your remembrance. So while you're getting a headache watching my slides go by fast, I'll get to the slides that I wanted to talk about. But in fact, we'll just keep going. But anyway, so we are going to be doing some interviews and some discussions with people that we have been partnering with. We're going to get the folks on from, where's my next slide here? I hid most of the slides for a shortened presentation. But so some of the mining partners that we've got, we're going to do a video with Jay Peters, who has the gold mine out in Tanzania. As you guys know, we've talked about him before. We're going to be doing carbon credits and gamification on his mine. And we're going to try to buy all of his gold as well, mint them into Element tokens so that you guys can buy them with your Element rewards. And so he has unbelievable a plot of land, and he's doing such great things. He works directly with the government, the president of Tanzania. They call it Tanzania. And so we're going to be bringing him on to talk. We'll be bringing on the owner of the Rex mine to talk about what we're doing. They want to do a play where we're digitizing the in-ground asset, and that will be hosted on the Element blockchain. But it'll interact. It'll interact a little bit with the Element token, and we're going to talk about how that's going to work. But we have been meeting. I have probably spent 40 hours over the past 3 weeks working on developing a partnership with a group that wants to digitize all of their in-ground assets. Oil, gas, gold, titanium. They have mines all over the world, several ones in Mexico, some in the United States, and they want all of these assets digitized and put on the Element blockchain. Now, that requires a lot of work from us. That requires SEC regulation because you'd be creating a security. So there's a whole bunch that goes into it. But man, the interaction that some of those tokens could have with the Element token, and we'll explain that when we bring these guys on, could be fantastic. Your nodes are going to be very busy doing a lot of work. And so there's a lot of things that we can do to create revenue for the company by working with these companies, by creating the digital asset. A lot of the projects that we're creating the digital assets for, we're also doing carbon credits with. So we're going to be tokenizing the carbon credits. The relationship that we have with Trufara is advancing. We're currently building out a carbon credit marketplace. With one of our other brands, they just did $1 million carbon credit purchase with tokenized carbon credits for Nestle off of one of their farms. We're building the same thing. So a lot of the gold mines that we're bringing, the reason why we're bringing them is because we can create carbon credit projects on these mines and then sell them to other mines. So we want to bring these guys on. We want now we got the spotlight that we can put on us to say this is what's happening. We want to bring on our partners with uh, the Goldbacks guys with Trafara. Let's see here. I'm getting to the slide I'm looking for. Right, with the gold and silver program. We talked a little bit about the group that we hired out in Spain. They're going to be helping us get the word out about everything that we're doing. And as you guys know, we have token utility right now. You're running a node, you have a whole bunch of tokens, and you want to know what can I do with them. I had a guy show up at my door because he lives locally here. He got online. He bought 10 coins, 10 silver coins, and 1 gold coin, and I just handed him right to him. And he was so freaking excited. I told him, make videos of this. Show yourself, opening up these packages of gold and silver and talking about how you ran a node and were able to, or a couple nodes, and were able to buy gold and silver. And so the Goldbacks, we met with their team. We spent an hour with the owner who was in town. Their corporate offices are here. We are doing something so awesome with Goldbacks. We're going to be the cheapest place to buy Goldbacks because we are going to buy the Goldbacks. You buy the Goldbacks from us using the Element token, and then we give you an additional rebate in ELMT, making it the cheapest place to buy Goldbacks. Goldbacks are basically paper money made with gold, so you can spend it. Okay, we're going to go over when we bring on the owner of the company. We're going to talk to the whole community about what Goldbacks are, the amazing things that they're doing, and how this is another alternative currency. Just like we're in the alt currency business, well, we're in the blockchain business, but you guys are receiving rewards that can be considered in some circles an alt currency. So we're going to be talking about that as well. Some of the marketing that we're going to be doing is with Chris McCauley. You guys, he's pretty big. He's got 100 and something, 100, what does that say? 24,000 subscribers. He makes a ton of crypto videos. You remember him. He went out to Tanzania to meet with Jay Peters about the mine, about what we're doing out there. He came in to our studio. We sat down with him for a long interview. And so we're engaging with him again to get him making videos. And then he has an entire network of other influencers that we're going to engage through him to start talking about what we've been doing over the past couple of years, what you can now do with your tokens, and how we're preparing and getting ready for this bull run. We anticipate this bull market, and again, this is not science. This is just looking at charts and past performance lasting about a year. And so obviously we want to make sure that the increased eyeballs, the increased visibility that we're getting right now as a whole in the crypto industry, that we're not missing the boat, that we are letting everybody know, if you want a project with real utility, if you want a project that has a real cause and a real purpose, but that also spits out a node that creates tokens, then you need to look at this one. And so I think we hit all the boxes for what a real blockchain project should be. It still has a token. You guys know that if you're running nodes, you get a token, but it also has a real purpose, a real vision, real revenue streams, multiple revenue streams, real partners. I had a long conversation yesterday with a friend of mine, Todd Hoffman from Gold Rush on Discovery Channel, about he wants to tokenize a gold mine. And he's like, how do I do this? What can I do with you guys? And so we're in talks. He's about to start filming another season. And what Element would like to do is to sponsor it. I think he's going to do a new show on YouTube. And I told him, look, we'll sponsor this thing. And so we want to get out there in a big way, but that means partnering with people who already have an audience. That means partnering with people who can talk intelligently about what we're doing. That's partnering with people who have a real stake in this, who own gold mines, who are on TV or on YouTube, who already have real products that that can interact with the Element token. And so those are the things that we are working on. And so as far as when you're going to start seeing some of this, we're going to start doing interviews right after Thanksgiving, because here in the United States, it's a big holiday. We'll start filming some interviews and then we'll start putting them out. The things that you guys have seen that we've been putting out, that Paul and Amy have been so diligent, is just to keep people engaged. We're still here, we're still working, but now the stuff we put out needs to make a splash. And we're aware of that. And we're going to start doing things that get a little bit more visibility because we're in a position now. And really, the efforts that I take, and I say this every time, and I apologize that I'm a broken record, but I'm going to go back to my favorite slide in the whole world, which is this one. I'm on the left, you're on the right. What I do is create amazing products, and I want to let the world know about those products, right? And then we also let the world know about the utility of the token. But you guys on the right, we need an army of people who are token owners, who are node owners, to talk about this project, to go out there. You guys can talk about the token. You'll never hear me talk about it. You guys can do whatever you want. Go do your thing. You're not relying on me to make you rich, nothing like that. I'm just building an amazing company that solves problems, that has products that are supported by the blockchain that you guys run, that you have voting rights in, that you guys can make decisions on. And so we as a company, we're going to do some fun things. The partnerships are already there. We've had a lot of these partnerships for a long time. You're going to see additional partnerships with jewelry stores. You're going to see additional partnerships with gold retailers. You're going to see different partnerships with other mines. You're going to see different partnerships in a lot of different areas. Every area that we cover. By the way, those mines are the first mines that are EMC Element are ethical mining certified. And so we'll be talking a little bit about that as well, about the need to have the ethical mining certification and the good that it does and the real problems that it solves. So it's fun. It's a fun time to be here. We're using really the rest of the year to create content, to film things, to solidify additional partnerships, but you're going to see these announcements come out before the end of the year. We're not going to wait till January to hit the ground running. We're already ready. And so that's basically what we're working on. Again, this weekend, great event. It's going to be huge. I think we've got, a couple hundred people registered for it, to where we're going to be making some announcements, and you'll see some of those announcements from that event that will be available to all of you guys. And then Paul, I'm missing something. What am I missing here?
So just the last thing is you'll be seeing some holiday promos being rolled out.
Oh, holiday promos.
Yeah.
Good holiday promos, Black Friday holiday promos.
Yeah.
Um, that we can't talk to you guys about right now, but that you're gonna absolutely love.
Yeah.
So there's going to be a very short, well, I won't say it. I can't say it yet. So this is stuff that'll be announced in Las Vegas, but once it's announced in Las Vegas, then we'll make it available to the entire community. But
Yeah, just stay tuned to our socials and you'll see those promos.
You'll see them. They're coming. So anyway, what else? Anything else, Paul, that we were supposed to go over today?
No, I think you covered it pretty well. Next week, we'll kind of see how that goes on what our community call will be about, or if it's just
Yeah, we may postpone it because of the holiday. I'll be down in Arizona with family, but yeah, guys, this is the greatest time, I think, in history to be involved in blockchain. This is the greatest time in history to be involved in crypto, and we're confident that we're partnering with the right people to A, help us fulfill our mission, and B, help us get the word out there, right? And then there's other things happening. Members of the community are doing things for the token. The token, the company has nothing to do with. Members of the community are involved in liquidity pools, market making, all that kind of stuff, right? But that's all driven by you guys. And there are members of the community that you guys are involved with who are doing things like that starting soon, which is cool, which is fun, right? They can, you know, go have at it. That's fantastic. We are happy members of the community are doing that. So anyway, all right. Well, that's all we got. Nice, short and sweet today. For those of you on this call, and I know there's a few who are going to be in Las Vegas, we'll see you Friday, I believe. We'll get there Thursday. We've got meetings all day Thursday. I'm leaving tomorrow to be there, so we will see you guys there. Thanks a lot.
Thanks, Scott.
Okay, thanks, guys. Appreciate it.